Hey everyone, in this video, we're going to talk about our vacant land AI that removes and scrubs buildings that it detects on the property from multiple sources. It looks at satellite to understand what's going on. Along with that, it looks at some county data and kind of compares them, sees if there's discrepancies, but it scans the land from multiple satellites, understands if a building's on it, understands how big the building is it a barn or is it a house, and it's able to scrub it out. So a lot of people ask why there's some discrepancy in data sources. And the main thing is, if you're using our vacant land indicator, it's going to be much, much more accurate, get you completely different data results from using something like a land use or a building square feet or improvement value. We're no longer relying on county provided records. We're using AI to understand what's going on. This is not a scrub. This is in our database. So every property has a vacant land indicator that understands if it has a structure on it or if not. It's updated every single day, along with everything else in our database is updated every single day. So that's, if you're getting discrepancies, that's the number one issue why. But the importance of this button, like I said, is to not rely on county assessed data anymore. As we know, in spots like Kentucky, and that's what I'll use in this example, Kentucky, Alabama, many other parts of the country, they don't keep good records. They don't have good assessed data. They don't know if there's structures on the property. They don't know the land use. And a lot of times 20-30% of properties would have structures, even though you're not targeting them. You're putting building square feet 0. You're putting the land use as vacant land. You're doing all the right things, but not getting the result. And this was meant for that to change. So in this lesson, we're going to talk about using this button, and we're going to analyze it as well. So if you're using it from a filtered search perspective, all you have to do, properties with no structure identified with AI, you can click that button and use it from there. What you can do from here also is you can either filter by polygon, filter by state. Like I said, I'm going to go in Kentucky, and we're just going to pick one county to go over. I'm going to go over one that I recognize that we've done some deals. And let's go Carroll County, Kentucky. And the vacant land button's on. And the acreage we're going to say is between 2 to 10 acres. And let's just hit apply. No other filters. You can put all your other filters on. We also have our advanced filters up here if you want, but I'll leave that to your discretion to use. We have hundreds of filters you can use for that as well. And then what I'm going to do is look at my list view. I only did 2 to 10 acres, which is why I'm getting such a small amount. And then you can see all your results immediately on the map here, and just scroll in. And I challenge you to try to find properties with structures on them. It's going to be very, very difficult to do. And you can just scroll in and really see what's going on. These are all vacant so far. It's 99.9% accurate with this. The only time it's not is when there's a brand new build and it just hasn't read it yet. But that's a matter of time to get adjusted for when it understands that. But there is a period of time breaking ground to building that pops up. It won't analyze it right away. Sometimes it takes some time for things to update in terms of the satellites and all of that good stuff as well. But this is by far the most accurate way to get rid of your vacant lots. Looks like something's on here, but those look like old little, just don't even look at, this is a mobile home north. Those don't even look like mobile homes. These are like containers. So these are too small to be houses. That's why it detects that. And you can click in here and you can see it shows it's vacant land here, building square feet 0. So it's, I believe these are just structures. It looks like these are mobile homes down here. You see the size difference. Those are just containers. That's what I meant by saying it knows buildings that are not structures. These are too small on this land to be a building. These are little barns, which is good. You want to keep these in. This is really solid land here, and it knows the difference between that and these mobile homes. So I think I went through enough, but I challenge you to do the same thing and test it out. And then if I were to, let's go back to filtered search. Let's take this building off, and let's use improvement value 0 to 0, hit apply. And you can just test out the assess. We have 175 now. And now you can go in and look at all these buildings you guys are getting. Right here, I already found, what is that? Something. Keep going through, see if we can find some more. No building there. No building there. That's the same one. Here's one. You'll find a lot more of these once you start looking in. Here's another. That's a house. Definitely appears to be. So there's 2 we already found. We found none before. But yeah, I'm not going to go too far in that. I just wanted to compare the 2. This is going to save you tons of time, tons of money. No more sending letters or text to vacant landowners who you think are vacant, but then they tell you they have a structure on it. That problem's eliminated. You save money, you save time. But other than that, guys, we'll see you next video, and thank you for joining.